Well, the one thing I would say in this COVID experience is usually this time of the morning you come here and there are, homeless folks or street of all folks who are often here. I wonder what that's about. And they're not. So hopefully they are in some kind of shelter situation. But likely they just have to move on to other places. Like we are in a bloody movie. It's called Contagion. So it might be. Well, I'm hoping that they're in a secure and sheltering place. But it might be that they just had to move. They're probably somewhere else, right? Oh, but I'm just hoping. Anyway, there's a health center. Lots of restrictions. And then here's usually bustling at this time of the morning. It's just a little after 9, around 9-ish, when we'd be all rushing to get. Oh, speaking of, yeah. So this is what it looks like in the COVID-19 world, and you've got all this stuff. Great work of my sister friend, executive director, and her staff here at Hartdale Queen West. Got all kinds of signage, information, sistering as well, right? You get signs like this. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Everything's running, moving us around, but very empty. But at least it's available to us to get us about. And, places that would have been active, they open a little bit later. And you get these signs. I wonder if I wait here. Is there a streetcar? Yes. So I'll take one because I'm running late to meet folks I'm supposed to walk, but I'll get out of my house. And then, the realities now of masking, which I'm not very good at. Yeah, there you go, right? So let's see what the streetcar is going to say and do. Yeah, I think up here today. Yeah, because I've been paying, and I think there is something where they're now. She's putting her gloves on. See? She's gloving. You gotta touch that door. And see? Empty. Empty. Trying to touch anything. And I'm hoping that somebody will press the door. Here comes another brother who's very gloved and masked up. See? Make different choices about the degree to which we are protective. I have no mask on, no gloves on, but I'm trying to touch anything. I do have my gloves in my bag, which is my winter, gloves. But we're not all about gloves. Like, I don't know where we get these things. And plus, the fact that you have them means that some treatment in the hospital is denied. So, anyway, but here we are. And the runners. But I should go, they're running. Here we go. South.
Next stop, Sudbury Street. Please look right for traffic when exiting.
It's interesting that they have that green light all the way here.
Next stop, Bell Street.
So wicked. The drink. No action on the patio.
Please look right for traffic when exiting.
Remember, this is usually rush hour time of the morning. Here, this would be a packed streetcar. And notice the social distancing while we're sitting.
Next stop, Dovercourt Road.
See? Is the word dystopian? It's like a dystopian world. Everything is closed.
Next stop, Ossington Avenue, Cam H.
Construction workers, essential services. Oh, I could have gotten some from Starbucks. But I made my tea. So I have to cut my nails. Atrocious.
Please look right for traffic when exiting.
And see, oh yeah, they have to wait. Oh, there's a certain amount of people in the store, so she had to wait by the door. There's a whole, only a certain amount of people.
Next stop,
I see people standing outside.
Shaw Street.
Never thought of that. See, it's still working. Apparently not all. Well, the city at least is practicing what they preach. Little CN Tower closed.
Shawn Avenue.
Shaw. Upper Shaw. What's that? Big dog. They might be in their yard. I'm headed.
Please look right for traffic when exiting.
Well, there's actually traffic.
501 Queen to Neva Park.
Neville Park. I always hear Manor Park because, of course, I'm so Jamaican and so Kingstonian. Even though I've lived in Kingston forever. So I always hear Manor Park. Say lock up the park. They lock the park, aren't we? We're not supposed to be good there. Look at this. See, the park is locked to us. They lock you up. No come in here. It's amazing. Wow. Of course, we're all flouting the rules. Here we go, because you can walk into the park this way. Where's she going? Ooh. It's kind of interesting. It's wet though. Kind of like good shoe. At least it's like. And there's Marilyn, who I'm here to meet. Thank you for giving us some nice color today. That's beautiful.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. And here's Marilyn. Oh, is it?
I got us a big bench so we can have lots of room.
So here we are social distancing appropriately.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Here's a socially appropriate hug. Oh, you got your coffee. Good move.
Oh, you didn't get
Well,
anything?
I thought Sheila was going to make me one, but it didn't turn
I just
out.
made a tea at home. I could have brought you
No,
one.
I usually do that, and I guess anyway. I'll go. Did you make my coffee? No.
So here we are in it's a bit more fresh than I thought it would be. A bit more.
It is a fresh morning,
But
but
it's
it's going
okay.
to be a lovely day. And
It's a cell
it's
tower.
just us and the dogs.
Oh, the dogs.
She wasn't so friendly. No.
Oh, the lady there? No, she just, well, listen, I get it, who are you? You're videotaping my child. I don't know what you're going to do with this. And maybe I'm not supposed to be out of my house. Maybe you're somebody who's going to... She's doing a whole thing. She's doing a whole thing with her. Oh, yes, yes. And it's probably like a whole project from, how do we entertain our child? All of the above. Oh, I have to send you this great video of this little girl. And she's crying. I want to go outside. I want to go outside. I'll send it to you later. And then she says, oh, I mean, I wish there was two of me. So one of me could be in here and be safe. and the other one could be outside having fun. And you kind of go, oh, that's a good idea, actually.
That's so
And who knows? This may eventually lead us to have these doppelgangers, right? That kind of,
Get
go
to
out
outside.
for us, and we get to look through their eyes, and maybe we have sensory things that
I
we can
think
feel
that's
what they
well,
feel.
Yeah, AI.
Exactly, right?
Like do something useful. Because I mean everybody is now talking about. I heard these kids on the radio today. They were doing questions with a medical officer or something, and they always with the answers they're just like, oh, okay. Like it was,
Oh
it
no!
was so heartbreaking. Okay, okay. How long will we have to be doing this? Well, many more weeks. And da da da. And it's good for everybody to la 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 la. And it was just heartbreaking. I mean, kids are lucky if they have a yard.
She's like running. This is like kind of interesting. The park's all hers. She can just run around.
Hers and the dogs. I'm telling you, like everybody. And these young people with their dogs, it's like the two of them and then their dogs. So they take up major space like on these paths here.
With everyone wearing
See,
masks.
she's doing the same thing I'm doing.
Well, yeah. Well, that was her point. So when they were saying a week ago,
See, and now we can talk louder because there's nobody around to go, excuse me.
They can just pretend we're on our phone.
Or we are.
Yeah, we're on our phone and I have a headset. Wait till the guys come with their kids. Like, I'm with my child, but my child is really my partner, my female partner's child.
We're doing a gender breakdown here in the middle of COVID-19.
There's a lot of that. In fact, today, Gillian Hawker, who is the Dean of Medicine at the Faculty of Medicine, sent out a photograph. I'll show it to you after. I'll send it to you. But basically, it's like all the medical officers of health.
Uh-huh.
Women. So it's like three
Oh,
rows
wow.
of women.
Oh.
And she said, look at this lineup.
Uh-huh.
And somebody wrote and said, yeah, this is when women get recognition because they're like maternal.
Yeah.
And they calm the public.
Yeah.
And they do these things in this kind of calming maternal way.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
but
they're
also like in terms of what we get socialized for, it's a good use of it
Yeah.
in this environment.
Yeah.
So, neat.
It's this idea of caregiving, of cleaning up as well. It's interesting. All the different little things are in there,
Keeping
right?
everyone safe. And
Yeah. Taking care, protecting. Yeah.
And they're, smart scientists as well.
But then who gets seen as the sort of smart scientists are the guys who are then always then called to do the expert advice, which those women probably could also absolutely do as well, right? Interesting. That's an interesting, yeah.
That video you sent is so disturbing.
Oh.
So disturbing. Elephant. And of course, it's doubly disturbing for me that he's this, observant Jew, right?
Yes. Well, no. Well, Elephant is a black man. You know that. Initially, Elephant's the big black guy that
Oh, I
they
didn't
call
know
Elephant.
that.
Yeah, no, that's who they call
Oh.
Elephant because he's
Oh.
this big guy. It's kind of like Jamaicans always create
I
a
see.
sick
I
nickname.
thought, oh, that's a funny name.
This Jewish guy, right?
I've
No.
never heard that.
Elephant's the black guy who's porting the. Sorry, folks, for you watching this. Yeah, I mean, if I was a good YouTuber, I'd edit this and I'd insert the clip of what we're talking about. If I ever get to figure that out, maybe one day I'll do that. But for right now, you just have to imagine what it is, right? It's really a clip of a guy taking some supplies out of it might be a nursing home or a hospital,
All of their supplies.
and the nurse is complaining, following him with a camera, saying, we don't even have enough supplies to protect ourselves, we're at risk, and look at it, you're taking it somewhere else, right? And so she chases him, and then what appears to be maybe the manager, the owner, or whatever, somebody's in a role, kind of comes in, and then another nurse comes in, starts grabbing stuff off the cart, and then there's a whole little altercation, but they pack it away and they drive away.
Deep distress.
Yeah.
Deep distress.
You know.
But I think probably they have a number of homes.
Yes.
And they're moving this stuff around, and it's just
Yeah.
a nightmare.
Well, I find it interesting too that what I keep seeing and hearing is that even some hospitals are doing their own GoFundMe fundraising to buy supplies.
In the States?
Yes. Because this morning I was watching something where this ER doctor was describing the experience, and he had cameras along, kind of, let's show you what happens when people come in. And then in a situation, he didn't have enough, so he stood behind the patient who had COVID symptoms that they brought in.
Yeah.
And he said, I stand behind because I don't have equipment. The folks in front have equipment, so that's how we kind of make this work. And so I stand behind him, so he's not breathing on me, so I'm not, in range of his breathing, which helps me, so I can stand back here and do. And he says this is how we're figuring it out because we don't have enough equipment. And so they started a GoFundMe page to raise money, which has raised some money. And so then you've also got this competition, but that's what's happening. People are then in competition to buy stuff.
Like from a cornered grocer who has connections in China, and frankly, like, I mean, this is what people are doing, and I'm it's probably better. It's better than the kick in the head. But
Yes.
Are they standard? Are they really going to protect people? What are they made out of? It's always that feeling of like they've fallen off the back of a truck.
Well, and I think when you hear that states are competing, when you hear that hospitals are now out there competing with states, competing with the national government, this is in the U.S. Who knows what's happening here? But what we see reported there. You're right. I mean, where is stuff coming from? Who is the under the table person who you're meeting on a street corner to say, hey, give me the goods?
It's my cousin in China. It's like he knows someone, but that's the issue, is that supply chain is completely blocked.
Yeah.
And we don't make stuff in our own countries, and we need to go back to making stuff in our own countries. So we have
this is one of Marilyn's platform issues, and the other one is pay more taxes. We need to pay more. The two things that I hear her expound on regularly: we need to pay more taxes, and we need to be producing more of our own stuff.
Save the planet, right? That's how we save the planet.
We need to decrease our footprint, or whatever the thing is that you need to reduce, right?
Yeah, our shipping and our supply lines.
Oh, they're attractive men walking in the park.
And if they're together, then they're a couple.
I know. That's a nice, tight fit man.
I always say to Sheila, it's like, what do people think we are? Like best friend sisters? Or
Listen, whatever makes you safe. Oh, look, another fairly stylish. What's happening? Oh, that's right. That's right. We're in the stylish Queen West neighborhood of Toronto.
Sheila
If
always
you don't
reminds
know.
me in the park.
Yeah.
I go like, yeah, these people, they're like, I don't know how they're going to make it through this. And she's like, here? No.
Let's get some perspective.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people, who are in these condos and stuff are self-employed, and they're
Yes.
probably pretty worried. And it depends what they do, if there's still work for them or not.
All right, folks, so just so we can have a really relaxing conversation, I'm going to stop this now so Marilyn doesn't feel like, oh my God, what am I saying? Where's it going? Who's going to then come back at me? See, she's even saying again, where's this going? Who's going to see it? What's going to happen? Will I ever be employed again?
Take a picture at the CN Tower with the church.
I did. Yeah, so that is really
And
important.
an airplane.
Oh, it's an airplane? Oh, great, perfect. Oh, and I blocked the sun a little.
No, just to be a good
Oh, look at this. Marilyn just moved
good
because
model for
I moved within the 6 feet range. And so see, dogs everywhere. This is what this is about. So there it is. So the CN Tower with the airplane, not going at it, thankfully, but going way above it. And so, on that note, chickies, I bid you adieu. COVID-19 in 2020 in Toronto, and today is Friday, April the 3rd or 4th? I think it's April the 4th.
Does it matter?
3rd, right, no. See, now we're at the point where who cares? Who cares? Because now time does feel sort of suspended, actually. It does feel like, what day is it? What time is it?
That's how you have to, isolation day.
Day 25.
You kind of mark them on the wall.
24. But I think it's April the 3rd. Yeah, it's April 3rd because I was watching stuff this morning. It was April 3rd. So yes, it's April 3rd, 2020 in Toronto during COVID-19 and COVID-19 restrictions, and I'm here with my friend Marilyn, and we're meeting up in the park and doing a social distancing meetup. So 6 feet, see?
I think we're good.
We have this bench.
Yeah.
which I think a 6-foot person could, because I could.
It's more than 6 feet.
Yeah, it's more than 6 feet, so we're good. And people are walking with
I
coffee
chose
and
this
donuts.
bench because there's short ones and there's long ones.
Perfect.
This is a COVID bench. I approve this bench.
There's another T-shirt idea.
COVID-19.
All right. Ciao.